What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika, and with a review for Too Close to Home. This was season 1, episode 8, the finale review, entitled The Evil Dragon. Y'all, excuse me, I'm really uploading multiple, and I got 25 minutes to do this review before Queen Sugar come on. So let's see if I can get it done. Then I gotta record Queen Sugar and If Loving You Is Wrong. I'm back, y'all, bitch. Yes, honey. Okay, now y'all recall last week, Anna, Dex, and Valerie had arrived at Dr. Allen's house looking for Victor, and they was knocking on that door, but no answer. Anna had went so far as to peep into the window where she thought Bonnie and Brody getting it in. She kind of standing there. I don't know if that was shock or what it was, but she was just standing there. Valerie said, shit, I didn't come all this way for nothing. I'm finna knock on this damn door. So she opened up the screen door and knocked on the actual wood door, and that alerted them to stop humping and grinding, having a midday sexcapade. And they go to the door, and what the fuck? Okay, he opened that door, and Anna, he see Anna and the crew, and Dex is like, you know, is Victor here? The sheriff told us he was here. He tell Victor, yeah, he here. You can go on upstairs and stuff. So they run on up there to see what's going on with Victor. Now, that leaves Anna, Brody, and Bonnie standing there. It's like this tense, awkward moment, if you ask me, because you looking at her, I see her as standing there saying, yeah, this used to be my piece of man and everything, but bitch, you still my sister, and I just think you screwing him. Then she got that, it's like with him, you know, she looking at him like, and I loved you back then and still could possibly love you now. He looking like, girl, I'm glad to know that you home and you safe. And Bonnie just looked like she guilty all the way, child. Anyway, Brody telling Anna it's good to see her, and he asking will she be around a while. She said yes. Okay, that's good. Now it's kind of awkward, like I said. So Bonnie, she feel that shit, so she asks where the restroom is. So she goes off to the bathroom, and no sooner does she get to the damn bathroom, you got Bonnie saying, you still in love with her. He said, no. She said, yeah, it seems like you still in love with her. He said, again, no, I love you. She was like, how you gonna tell me you love me when I sleep with your with your stepbrother. He said, girl, the only reason why you with JB is because you afraid to feel what real love feels like. He said, see, I'm a good guy. And I'm sorry I'm a good guy, but you scared of this. And that's the reason why you hooked up with my brother in the first place, okay? Now, upstairs, we got Dex and Valerie. They done found Victor, and he okay, just a little weak. And Anna come up there. She apologizing for all that had done happened. Okay, Dex is saying, well, Victor's saying it's not her fault, and so is Dex, okay? But Valerie like, yeah, it's your fault. Do you know you cost us our job? Dex said, you can't really say that because we don't know that for certain. She said, well, why else would we be told after they find out that we friends with her and she done came to the apartment when you told her not to? Why all of a sudden we get told not to return to the White House, and paparazzi won't leave us alone now? Anna just apologetic. She don't know. I mean, that's all she can do is apologize, okay? And that's basically what she was doing. She was apologizing. Dex and Victor was telling her to chill out because the girl already done been hurt. I mean, what more can you do to her, you know? The primary concern right now for Dex is Victor, and that's all he really care about. Now, Dex started talking about moving Victor to a real hospital, possibly flying him out. And Brody stepped in and told him he not able to fly. He had a punctured lung. He had a collapsed lung. So flight wouldn't be recommended. And Dex asked him, are you a doctor? He said, no, but my daddy took care of him. So, now I gotta agree with Stanley and Annette over at Random TV Reviews. I get why Val upset with Anna. on one hand, because Anna did lie about her whole existence, and they were supposed to be they supposed to be best friends with her. What she did could have possibly cost them their jobs. You know, could have been the reason why they lost their job. However, I also have to look at it like, if y'all were such good friends, y'all ain't never find certain things that y'all found suspicious about her, such as why she stay in this nice ass condominium overlooking the city of DC. Y'all got the same job. Y'all pay rate about the same. Why y'all didn't think something weird about that? Or was it because you really believed that her parents was rich? Either way, I get why you're mad, but I mean, enough is enough, okay? It's just, I mean, it was something, y'all had to have seen things. It had to have been some weirdness in there somewhere. Like, the fact how she act when y'all tried to get her to take a picture with another man and not wanting that to be on the internet. Also, I know it was some unexplained absenteeism going on. It was times where y'all could not account for where she was at, and she probably was supposed to be with y'all, but the president kept a tight rein on her. So I doubt seriously that she was where she was supposed to be at all times. So y'all didn't. I can see why you're mad, but at the same time, how could you not know something was strange about this girl, okay? Well, Anna decides that she tired of getting beat up, so she gonna go ahead on and leave. She gonna walk home. Bonnie telling her, you ain't doing no walking. It's not safe to walk. The streets are happy right now. Things done changed. I'm gonna give you a ride home. Now, Anna was out on the porch waiting on Bonnie to come out when Valerie sitting out there saying, look at you. Everybody that come in contact with you get hurt because you ain't nothing but a liar and a manipulator. Bonnie comes out to take on to the house, and she gonna ask Bonnie who is she to Anna. She said, I'm her sister. She gonna tell her, well, be careful because it's only a matter of time before she hurts you. She an evil dragon. And Bonnie paid her dust and got on in the car with Anna, and I would have did the same, okay? Now, I forgot to write that down, but I do remember once they got in that car, she started asking Bonnie, what you mean it ain't safe to walk the streets of Happy anymore? Bonnie had to tell her JB done been selling some drugs, and he done lost somebody money. I don't know how he did it, but they did come to me and they assaulted me, and it's just not safe for us right now. Child, Bonnie looked like, Anna looked like, oh God, more problems on top of problems. Okay, now we go over to the truck stop because Horace's wife done brought the police there. Sheriff Mobley and some of his boys. They trying to find out where Horace is. Remember, Horace is the man that got shot in front of JB face when that mafia man or whatever he is was on their ass about where's his moolah, okay? So that he ain't been seen since Wednesday, so they saying. JB show up and Sheriff Mobley asking him, you seen him, you know? We ain't seen him in a couple of days. Now, JB know what the hell going on, but he not going to tell him. He shook in a way. Well, before he can go to the bathroom and try to get his composure back together, Sheriff Mobley come over to tell him that him and Tanner need to get their ass on down there to that jail and turn themselves in. That's right, we is in a city, in a little small town where you turn yourself in. The police don't take you to jail. He said, look, them FBI people coming, and I don't need no problems on my hand about me not taking you in. So you and Tanner need to get on down there and turn yourselves in. And JB say he will. He also say to JB, he's like, do you think that Horace is over in some other town? I think he said Iberville or something like that, but I could be wrong. And he was like, I don't know. Apparently Horace messes around with some other woman over in that area, but they thinking that maybe it's a possibility. They know that as far as JB, he know where the man is. He know he did. But Sheriff Mobley saying, well, maybe he went over there and he over there laid up with this lady that he lays up with over there. Let's just hope that her husband ain't catch him, because then it's going to probably be a situation. But I'm going to go over there and check that out. In the meantime, in between time, I need you and Tanner to take your asses on down there to that jail and turn yourself in for these FBI people be all over me for not locking y'all ass up like I was supposed to have done. Now, JB say he gonna do that, but before he do any of that, he got to run to that bathroom because he freaking out. They looking for Horace. This man you ain't got but a couple more hours for this man come to you, want his $250,000. He is freaking out. How am I gonna get this money? Child, he freak out so bad, he got to take him a line of the white girl, and he do. Soon as he take that line of white girl and come back up, the mafia dude is right there behind him. I know that ain't none of my dope you sniffing. He said, no. He said, look, man, you owe me $250,000 and I need my money. He was like, JB started talking about, well, I'm going to get you your money. I still got 24 hours. He said, no, you ain't got 24 hours. It's been hours since I told you 24 hours. You got a couple of hours and you're going to come up with my money or else I'm going to do what I promised, okay? Well, he telling, JB is offering this man some land. I got a ranch, a farm or something. Oh, boy, say, do I look like I'm in the real estate? No, I'm not in the real estate. I want my money. He said, well, I'm going to have to go to the bank and it might take a couple of days. He said, look, let me tell you something. I don't think you understand what I'm saying, okay? You got less than 24 hours to come up with my $250,000 and I ain't waiting no extra time. No additional time will be granted. You come up with my money or I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do. And he walk off, go get in his car. JB freaking out now because he know the clock is ticking, honey. The clock is ticking. Now, back at the house, Valerie go in and she finally apologized to Brody because she been acting a stomp raving fool since she got there, slamming doors, running around these people's house, checking folks, and talking shit. She say she apologized for all of that, you know. And he tell her, he said, all right. He said, well, look, I made you guys some coffee, you know. So she sit down and had a coffee with him. And she asked him, you been knowing Anna a long time? He said, yeah. She say, well, has she always been a liar and a manipulator? He say, I don't know nothing. I don't know that Anna. He say, well, she said, well, has she always been selfish? He had to look down in that coffin, honey, because he knows that she's a selfish little piece of something. She said, I think I died and went to heaven because you one of the best looking men I ever seen in my life. Brody was standing there, sitting at that table like, yeah, I heard that. I heard that once already today. Okay, yeah, I heard that. Then she started asking, have you ever thought about my name? He say, no. She said, you sure? Because I know some people. He was like, look, that's not even what I'm, you know, that's not for me, you know. She said, well, let me know if you change your mind. Then the convo switched to, have you ever been to that trailer park that Anna's parents live in? She said, I'm sorry, but you got to admit that place is nasty. He said, yeah, I've been through it a time or two. We own it. She was like, oh, I'm sorry, but you know what I'm saying is the truth. He said, yeah, but sometimes that's the best that some people can do. He brought her right on back down. Then she went to talking about Anna had lied about being from, you know, parents of wealth opposed to where she been from. And he brought her back down again. He said some people be ashamed of where they come from and they lie as to not have to remember. Okay? She told him, she said, you seem different, you know. Were you born and raised here? He told her, yep, but I did go to the university. He said, yes, I went to the university. I studied veterinary medicine. And I came back home because I needed to take care of my sick mother. And she passed, now I take care of my father, okay? At that time, Victor done came down because, Dixon come downstairs because Victor is up there sleeping. He asked Brody, is there a motel nearby? He said, yeah. He said, but y'all more than welcome to stay here. We got plenty of room. And him and Val is pondering that because we find out they really ain't got no money for no damn hotel. But if they need to go get one, they will get one. But Brody's saying, look, y'all more than welcome to stay here. But I'm going to have to warn you now. My daddy, he suffered from dementia. And I'll keep him under control as much as I can. But y'all just lock your doors at nighttime just to be on the safe side. And Victor hearing this, Dex is hearing this, and he kind of fascinated because Victor done told him the daddy saved his life. And so did the sheriff. So, what you mean your daddy suffered from dementia? He say, yeah, he said that my daddy, that was a miracle, baby. That was an act, that was a miracle, okay? My daddy came up out that shit long enough to be able to save your save your boyfriend's life. And child, he flipped out and went right back to that dementia haze that he lives in. But anyway, like I said, y'all welcome to stay here if y'all want to. And they ain't stupid. They took that off and went right on with it. They gonna stay there, okay? So, they hear this noise coming up the roadway. Tyler fucked up the damn sound because in actuality that truck was supposed to have been closer to the house than what it was when we heard the blowing of the horn. When he get out there, ain't no truck done hit the corner yet. It's coming up the lane there. Yeah, I'm country. I know about all that shit. But anyway, Brody go out there on the porch to deal with his dumb ass. Meanwhile, Dix and Valerie in there, and she talking about she think Brody want her, and they laughing about it because he talking about don't everybody want you, you know. Girl, you ain't got no chance of hell. But anyway, on that porch, JB comes, and he telling Brody they need to go to the bank because, see, he need to sell his half of the house. He need the money real bad. Brody like, boy, if you don't get your ass from here, if you don't get somewhere, you build. He said, we are not going to no bank and sell nothing. My daddy owned half of this here. JB said, well, my mama left me half of this house. He said, and my daddy is owning the rest of it. And I got power of attorney. So we're not going to the bank and do anything. I don't know what to tell you, but you're not getting anything. What I tell you you need to do is get your ass from over here. You already done beat this man up we got up in this damn house. He talking about you got that queer up in there. He said, you damn right. And I'm telling you to get your ass on before I wind up having to do something. Now, get the fuck on away from around here, JB. Before I kick your ass again. JB thought about it. He ain't want none, so he took his ass on about his business before he wound up getting his ass kicked again. Now, Rebel and Shelly's son, I think his name was Michael. I'm not certain. They ain't made a big point about him since episode 1 and 2. So, they walking up from the school as Bonnie and Anna is pulling up in the trailer park, and Rebel pissed off. She said, now I got people at the school asking me, is my mama the tramp that slept with the president? And I'm telling them, yeah. She said, it's bad enough you abandoned me, but now you come back and you're still causing more problems for me. When does this end? I can't stand you. And they told her to take her ass on up in the house. She tried to book, but Bonnie got her together. Get your ass up in that house. And Michael took on up in there to sit on her ass. Now, Shelby come out the house with Rick, okay? And she turned Anna. Well, look what about, girl, look what the cat done drug in. You always thought you was betting me. She said, up there, being all occupied with the president. How she did that shit? I feel like, baby, I don't think that was part of the thing, but I feel like she said, president had you sucking some dick, you was busy. You thought you was better than me. And they get into this argument where Shelby begins to say, you think I want to be like this? You think I want to be like this? I can't help it. But what I can't get past is how y'all let that happen. How you let him do me like that. And she talking to Anna. Anna said, girl, I ain't in the mood for this shit right now. But you wasn't the only one. He was doing all of us. She said, well, why didn't you do nothing about it? I mean, I got a kid. I can't even. She said, girl, you not the only one even had a baby by this man. You think I can look my daughter in the face every day? I can't, because I see him in her. So I don't understand what you don't understand. And I did do something. I went and told Dr. Allen, and I told Sheriff Mobley. And that's why Mama will hate me for the rest of my life, because I tried to do something to help you. All of us was a victim of his shit. You got kid, I got a kid, and Bonnie Pope thing, she had to bury the babies in between that didn't survive. I said, wait, so Daddy Trailer Park was fucking all 3 of his daughters and got and these babies with 2, and it was some other babies in between that didn't survive? Child. I said, oh, baby, this thing got deep. I said, oh my God. But I ain't shocked, though. I can't act like I'm shocked, because shit, okay, y'all, that shit happens, okay? And a lot of times it's swept under the fucking rules, okay? So I can't say that shit don't happen. But the girl broke apart, said she want to change. She just can't help being how she is. And as they trying to love on each other and find some sort of peace for that, I got 7 minutes. Here comes JB with his bullshit. Where's my rig? Where that stuff is? That he's trying to drag Shelby away from there, because she done said she sold the shit to the Killmore brothers, and he like, well, we got to go get that. She like, it wasn't no nothing but TVs and stuff. No, girl, it was a lot more than TVs in there. So they out there tussling with him. Bonnie and Anna is trying to fight JB, because he trying to force Shelby to get in the truck. Now, they arguing and fighting and shit like this. You got neighbors standing out on their porch of the trailer parks, and they just watching. They ain't saying a damn thing. But we see this truck, this van start pulling up. And as the van is pulling up, we noticed old boy who JB owed that $250,000 to, he in the front seat, and he got a semi-automatic weapon pointing at them. Then as they get right there in the eyesight where it would be a direct shot, you can see the van door slide open, and there's 2 more men in there with semi-automatic weapons, and they pointing at them too. They all, in the midst of the struggle, happen to notice that, and all you see was their eyes get big, and you hear a shot, and it goes off. That's it for this show until 2017. This was good, Tyler. This was good. It was a little slow, and you gave it to us all at the last minute. Now, if you're going to bring us back in 2017, give us what you gave us, but do it faster. And then fill in some holes, honey. Like, what's going on with the president? Did he recover? What's going on with the wife? You know, she was hell. I like to see hell a lot, even though she did too much to her face too. But it was nice seeing all of them again, and I really did. I enjoyed it, even though it was a little slow. I enjoyed it. It's supposed to return sometime in 2017, and I'll be right here. Only if it's the Lord's will, honey. Now, if it's the Lord's will, I'm gonna be down here reviewing these this show again, because I did enjoy it. And that's all I got, y'all. That's it. In the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with others so that people will know about this show, because really I think they didn't get the attention that it should have. It was really good. People didn't give it a chance, but hopefully we get the word out and these reviews out, and then maybe by next year, 2017, when it returns, it'll have a bigger audience that will be able to watch it and enjoy it as well. It's been fun, and I got to run. Queen Sugar time, child. I got to go watch that because I'm reviewing that tonight too. Peace.